Hi guys, it's DanMiniGuN from Mushroom Cloud Gaming, bringing you another video. As you all know, the Apocalypse DLC has released with a multitude of game-breaking bugs. This has led me to the conclusion that this DLC has been simply rushed. There is ample evidence of this, such as the Farquhar Hill for some reason sharing the same sound as the Howl Sniper, whereas the Howl Factory has a completely different sound. Or sillier things, like the Hellregal Defensive sharing the new Ironsight model with the Hellregal Storm. This essentially has broken this gun. There are ample other minor animation problems, like the Auto-35 reloading in a very particular way. Most damning of all is the horrendous CPU spikes we get every time we shoot an enemy. This is a first-person shooter, not a turn-based strategy game. We have to have responsive gameplay. I think DICE already knows this. Now, obviously this is not DICE's problem per se. They are developers and artists. If there's a problem, they will have to fix it eventually anyway. If anything, it would be better to fix it right away rather than doing a hotfix afterwards. It's EA. EA have proven themselves once again to be a bunch of greedy publishers. Why, you may ask? Well, Battlefield 1 is somehow pulling a reverse Battlefield 4. Not in the sense that the gameplay is bad or getting worse, the gameplay has actually improved from a design perspective, but the technical problems introduced in this patch are mind-blowing. Not only that, but we have had major bugs such as this passing out bug, where one gets revived and the screen starts to freak out. We have never had a fix for this. The bloom, never been fixed. Or even the much lauded team balancer, it's still not in the game yet. What is taking so long? During the livestream for the Apocalypse DLC, Mr. ProST actually posed the question, why don't we have operations in the Apocalypse DLC? And the devs simply replied, there was simply not enough time. And this is the key point. Why? Why wasn't there enough time? Why aren't DICE being given the proper resources and management to maintain this game as a live service, as EA and many other publishers are currently trying to push with their online games? A live service, not a one-time purchase. There isn't much else to say, other than the fact that this DLC has been clearly rushed to meet a deadline. And what is this deadline? Of course, we have to have that 2-week early access for premium members. I may sound entitled, but I speak for the rest of us. I think we really do expected that the last DLC would be a bit more bombastic than it already is. We only have 3 maps. The other 2 don't count because they're not really maps, they're just lifted from the single player campaign and aerial only. I don't think it would take a genius to realize that designing an air map is far easier than designing a ground map with multiple routes and multiple vehicles operating on the same map. So here's the takeaway. If you're unsatisfied with the issues that are plaguing BF1 right now, as you very well should be, do not buy the next Battlefield game. If things do not improve, I will certainly be one of those people. And for heaven's sake, don't pre-order them. Well, that rant wasn't fun to do at all, considering just a few weeks prior praised Battlefield 1's gameplay and core philosophy, which I still stand by. Battlefield 1 is an amazing game in that regard, but the service surrounding it and the way that it's maintained or lack thereof is incredibly bad. EA, please step up your game, or in the future you will not even have a game to ship. This has been DanMiniGuN from Mushroom Cloud Gaming, and I hope you have a better day than me making this rant. If you are interested in supporting this, I have made a Reddit topic on the Battlefield Live forum, which is actually quite popular and is ranked top right now. I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Hopefully.